Okay, we're back. We're back with another first impressions. Let's have a look at Ghostware Arena of the Dead. This game is an upcoming shooter, retro shooter, very fun. This is coming out in 24 hours. So if you're seeing this, it's not quite out yet, but feel free to wishlist it. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Now, what is Ghostware? Ghostware is a retro FPS combining the lore-heavy plot and exploration of adventure games with the fast-paced action of 90s shooters. You and other ghosts have been trapped inside an arena FPS created by the wizard's unwillingness to overcome his nostalgia. Escape the past, shoot your way out. Right! So that little blurb out of the way, it is what it says it is. You are trapped in a video game, you are undead, and you have to fight in an endless cycle, fighting each other over and over again. But it doesn't last. Cracks start to appear in the virtual reality of the game, pushing some unknown beings into it. Now, this is a FPS shooter very similar to Quake games. If you like the Quake genre, the old school arena shooters, you will find love in this game. It is pretty good. Now, it is a single player game. I'm not too sure if they are going to be adding multiplayer to it in the future, but I don't really see why they would, because it is a story focused game. You are a character being sucked into a video game and having to live by the wizard's rules. However, he's not all in control, and you'll discover that over time. It is fast paced. The movement is nice, it's fluid. You do feel like you're on roller skates some of the time, but that kind of, I believe that's very similar to the old games, I suppose. So they've really gone and focused on how the games felt back in the day. Whether that you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, that is what this game has gone for. As you see here, we're playing a capture the node game type. Now, I believe this was on floor 2. Now, the progress starts off on floor 1. You have to fight your way through different game modes, and you can then unlock different unlocks. Every time you beat a game mode, the arena that you played in becomes an explorable location. So you can go back in there and explore it for little secrets and hidden rooms, which you can then find URLs, which you can view what's happening on in the outside world, or access certain forums or video clips from the web. And through these URLs, you can also find abilities, such as an ability I found was the ability to throw down a med kit on the ground to heal myself. Quite a powerful ability, I must say. Now, you got the all the good weapons from the old games. You got grenade launcher, you got bouncy sludge, you got energy weapons, you got machine guns, you got the basic pistol, you got the double barrel shotgun, all the fun stuff of a arena shooter, while you're trying to figure out the story of why you're in here, how you're trapped, and what is going to happen next. You also get a little encounter. This is a minor spoiler, not too much. You also get a little encounter with a hacker who breaks into the game and starts talking to you as another source, I suppose, of trying to help you get out. It's a pretty fun game. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm enjoying it. And I'm interested to see where it goes. Now on the price point, this game will release under $20 on Steam in around 24 hours. So if it is something you want, I'm just going to say right now, yes, it's worth a buy, 100%. Now let's move on to our little review stage of things, the good old numbers page. Right, visuals. Visuals are what they're meant to be. If anything, they're a little bit too polished for the old school arenas. They're going for that old school arena vibe, and I think they pull it off. There's also a lot of little creepy vibe to it, which I think matches the theme of the game. So I think they've done that quite well. The gameplay. Sorry, mind blank. Oh, the gameplay. It's fun. A little bit more jumping puzzles than I prefer in my games, but it is an arena shooter. Movement is an incredibly important thing for those old school arena shooters. So I can't really deduct it there. I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna say gameplay is around a 7 for me. Graphics, I'm just gonna keep that as a flat 8. It's good, obviously. So sound is all created in-house by the developers. It's good. I enjoyed it. Nothing really much to say about the sound. It fits the game. It all seems to fit together quite nicely. Replayability, I would say it's a bit too early to tell for me, but I don't see there being much replayability. So I'm going to give that probably a 2. I'm not seeing there much replayability on it at all once you've played through the game. The next obviously is it worth a buy? And yes, I would say 100% yes, it is worth a buy. Do it. Buy it. If you like arena shooters, if you like old school RPGs, do it. Just do it. That'll be my review for this game. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it gives you a little bit of insight on the game itself and if it's something you want to pick up. Okay, bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye.